Jane, and luckily I have some nice news. I'm actually going to be doing a part 3 of my Joseon Dynasty Vocabulary, 조선시대말 이해하기, today. And actually I really like this series, so I think I'm going to keep doing it. And yeah, tell me what you think. And without further ado, let's just do it because these videos are getting really long. Let's start! Now here I have my trusty list that I put together this week for you, just in case you might have, confusing bits when you're watching dramas or reading or anything. So first I have 할아버님. So basically now in Korea I've never met a person who said 할아버님 in my life. It's kind of like an old-fashioned term for grandpa or grandfather. Now most of the people in Korea say 할아버지. Yeah, no one really says 할아버님 anymore. So if you come to Korea, don't call anybody 할아버님 because no one says it anymore. And then second is 후궁. I explained a lot about that in my past videos, I think. But a 후궁 is basically just a concubine of the king. And then 황궁. You know how I said 궁 was the palace in my last video? 황궁 is kind of like imperial palace. And just like there's a king that we call 왕, there's a difference between an emperor and a king. So basically it's kind of that difference. And then again, 황후, if you know the very famous drama Empress Ki, Ki Hwanghu, that basically means Empress Ki, literally. So yeah, Empress. And then 황자. You know how a prince in the Joseon Dynasty would be called 왕자 because Wang is the king, and then 자 is for Chinese, which means son. So it's basically the son of the king, but here it's the son of the emperor, which is why instead of 왕자, it's 황자. And then of course, next I have 황제, the emperor, kind of self-explanatory. And then 황녀. 황녀, you can guess. 여 is the 한자 or Chinese character for girl or female. So, daughter of the king, imperial princess, 황녀. Alright, and I feel like I'm talking really, really fast today, and I apologize for that, but we're busy. A lot of people are busy, so yeah, I'm trying to make them compact. And then obviously 황상. 황상 is a title that's used to address the emperor by someone that's either older than him, like his grandma or his mom. You'll probably see it in a lot of dramas. And then next on my list is 황실. 황실 is just the Imperial Family or the Imperial House, the dynasty. And then 황태자 and 황태자비. It's just the Imperial Crown Prince and his wife. I think you might be able to see this in it was a long time ago. It's a really old drama, like 군. Yeah, you see that a lot in that drama if you ever want to go watch it. And then 현주. 현주, you actually don't hear 현주 a lot because you don't really have to know it, but it means the illegitimate daughter of the crown prince. Yeah, you probably won't hear it, but it's still good to know. Now, the final few starts with Taga. Taga is actually really important and not really used a lot because in dramas, often for the princess, they would use 공주마마. 근데 공주마마 아니에요. 공주마마 틀렸어요. It does not exist. It's not 공주마마. 공주마마 wasn't a thing. Before she was married, like I explained before, the princess would be called 공주 아기씨, and after she was married, she'd be called 공주자가. One drama I know that actually did this right was The Moon Embracing the Sun, headed from Mundar. So yeah, please go watch it. It's such a good drama. I loved it, and I still love it. And the next one on my list is Tonha. You will also hear this one a lot in The Moon That Embraces the Sun. And it's basically what people would use when they were talking to the crown prince. They would say 세자 저하 or 저하 before they spoke to him because it's just the way you address him. And then the last one for today is actually Tonha. Don't confuse it with Choha because they actually have two different meanings. Tonha is used for the king, whereas Choha is used for the crown prince. And if you're living in the Joseon Dynasty, you would not want to mix the two up because off with your head if you do. I'm kidding, I don't know if that would happen, but yeah, there are two different terms of address, And while it's not all that important, it's still good to know. And with that, I'm going to wrap up today's video. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye!